So let's get on to your reading. Here is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. So there's some motion going on in your house. And it looks like this is either changing some things in your house, painting, getting rid of stuff, people coming in, people coming out. But it looks like really creating it to be a place of joy and to be a place of nurturing and love. So it looks like some changes in the home has happened recently, or putting it out there to happen. So I don't know if you're looking for a house, Leo, or if you're just redoing your room, you're redoing your house. Also, this is a general reading, Leo. It affects all that has the sun, the moon, or the rising sign in Leo. Because it is a general reading, there will be things that depict your experience and things that won't be your experience. So please leave the information that isn't yours and take what pertains to you. Having said that, this is the home. 10, it looks like the completion of something. Looks like a long-term project to be completed soon, or completing around the home and around the hearth, around happiness. So for many of you, it will be, finishing that painting project. For others, it may be leaving that home, or shifting your home from one city to another. So something that you have been planning around the home is finally coming to fruition and is there for you to enjoy now. So that is the basic essence of what's going on. What challenges you, what crosses you, is the Three of Pentacles. That's also depicts a bit of motion. It's also looks like searching spiritually, could be really looking at how you fit in with God or spirit, or that you don't fit in with spirit. But really raising your awareness to a little higher plane. How does that all fit in with you? And where do you go from here? So it looks like doing a little bit of self-reflecting has been happening this past couple of weeks, most likely brought on by the eclipse, the Grand Trine, and the North Node was also in your sign of Leo. So that is speaking from the heart. You guys rule that heart. So really speaking from the heart, making those hard changes, making those hard decisions, and making a commitment to make some changes. So that's what it looks like is happening here. Really kind of an intrinsic thing. You have a Page of Cups. Cups is emotions, water. So a little bit of pages are messages too, so be aware. You may get some messages, either bump into somebody all of a sudden, you may get an email from an old friend, or information from family on something from the past. Some message is coming to you with some information from the past, probably based in an emotional, it's emotionally charged, so either can be for the positive or the negative. But that is coming if it hasn't already come to you. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, also an emotional sign. So it looks like, Leo, you've been really kind of grappling with some emotions and allowing yourself to feel them, and being appropriate with your feelings and speaking from the heart. This also, I'm feeling, is a younger man. It depicts a younger man, or an emotionally younger man under 40, who seems very guarded. Very guarded. So it looks like some communication with someone just recently. Could be in the past. Could be actually happening now, since this is, and I'm doing this reading in August. So breaking down somebody's barriers. It feels like somebody's extremely guarded, and just learning to communicate with someone that is so guarded and so has to be right, is what keeps coming to me. Has to be right. So find your patience. Know that you can only illuminate or teach someone who is willing to learn. So it doesn't feel like it's a lost cause, but it does feel like don't beat your head against the wall. If someone's just not getting it, they're just not getting it. And they will eventually. It is not your job to have them get it. It is their job. So a little bit of discordant communication. It looks like with maybe a water sign, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We'll see. We'll see. It just feels like you be in integrity no matter what is being thrown at you by this person or this situation. You stay in your integrity. You speak from your heart. And if it doesn't serve you, it's okay to walk away. It's okay to walk away and let them learn their lessons on their own. You cannot teach someone who is unwilling to learn. So that's what I'm feeling, that there's a little resistance on movement. Kind of like a petulant teen. Doesn't mean that they are a teenager. They could be a full-grown person. But still have a little bit of the petulant attitude of a teenager. Sorry, teenagers, if you're listening to this, but it's true. So don't stay in that place too long where you try to heal them and move their energy, or even own what they're doing and fix it. Let them sink or swim, basically. Let them sink or swim. It is time. For many of you, it may be a child that needs to be kicked out of the nest. Could be a petulant coworker. Could be a sibling that is just not getting it. So they choose not to. So it looks like it's time to let go of that and really focus on yourself, Leo. It's time to focus on yourself. Present time, feeling some fear of theft, fear of change, feeling kind of some shame or gossip connected to shame. So that doesn't serve. It doesn't serve, Leo. Take a look at that. Let it go. Grow from it. Realize it doesn't matter what anyone says about you. All that matters is what you feel about yourself. So time to let go of other people's opinions. Doesn't really matter. Don't let the naysayers or the negativity creep into your abundance space and your joy for yourself and your acceptance of yourself. So it looks like the ending of a cycle of taking people's words more seriously than your own. So what really counts is what you feel about the situation, and what you feel is most important to you. So put down the fear. There's also some fear of theft or personal harm. So make sure that you are safe as you can create and control. And don't put yourself in situations with people that are of negative energy, because we match the energy of the people that we're around the most. So if you're surrounded yourself with people who are fearful, who people are afraid, or just not living in integrity, we tend to match that energy. Doesn't mean that you will become it, but it does mean that you do match it. So shift your awareness into more of your positive, bright light, Leo. I know you guys are the movers and the shakers. You come from the heart. You're so passionate. So make sure that the people that you're giving that to are worthy of that and are worthy of your energy, time, and love. And if they are not, really create a better environment of people of a little bit of higher caliber to hang around. That is in the present place. It is not in the future. So it is something you're looking at, revamping your environment, taking a look at the friends, what works for you, what doesn't, who is constantly negative. Can you be around that and be neutral? Or do you need to take your leave for a minute? Doesn't mean you're abandoning them. It just means you're taking a leave from negativity and fear and things that really do not serve you to propel you into your highest creative essence, into your future journey, and to stay on your path. So let down that fear that really kind of overcomes your mind sometimes, the fear. And it looks like it has to do with other people's actions. So make your separations from that. Ace of Pentacles, love this, love aces. Aces are what I like to call the God force, the spirit force, this the thing we're put on the planet for. It is a higher essence, and it looks like this has to do with money and creating money so you can do what you need to do in the future. You have a pretty good handle on how to take care of yourself, Leo, how to move energy. It also looks like it's bringing some people to you of like mind, to more of a collective awareness of a single focus. So I don't know if it's a hobby, if it's politics, if it's, coming together to create a party or gathering of some type, but this looks like collective energy, all vibing at that higher level to get things done, to create movement, to create money, to propel yourself into a future event. This gate is lighting up pretty intensely for me, that you're right there. You're right at the gate of change. You're right there. Don't give up, Leo. You are right there. So keep going forward, and don't lose sight of your abundance. Don't lose sight of what you want to manifest, and just keep plugging away. It looks like some of you are pretty tired, emotionally, not only with these last couple of weeks. The planets have been pretty much beating us all up, but specifically Leo, really, really intensely beating you up, with all the energy in your planets and the motions. So really don't lose sight of what the goal is. Put your energy into that. You can achieve whatever you put in front of you. Lovely, lovely Leo. Just focus all that strength and energy towards this project, towards this collective, towards that the future goal. And most definitely I can see you getting it, as long as you are diligent, as long as you do not give up. Don't give up, Leo. It's right around the corner. Just don't give up. The card here on the bottom is the World. So everything is open to you. No matter whether it's positive or negative, whatever you put your energy into will bloom. So if you put your energy into negative thoughts and negative deeds, or just depression, or the negative, fearful things in life, then that is what will be manifested. You guys have an incredible strength and tenacity. So put those beautiful skills to work for things that you want to create, whether it's a new home, whether it's a new job, whether it's just making your life more comfortable and peaceful now, and however that looks for you. So don't lose sight on your beautiful gifts and your strength. Don't give up. The world is in front of you. It can go one way or the other, all depending on what side you pick and what you put your energy into. And it's okay if you get halfway down that path and you find out that that's not the right path for you. It's okay to take another path. Just do not give up. Don't crawl into yourself. Just keep that motion going, and Spirit will present your next step for you. Just take that leap of faith and go into what your desires are and what your passions are. And the Empress is right here as well. A lot of times this stands for pregnancy, nurturing, mothering. It can stand for, creating a baby. What I'm feeling for you, Leo, is that it's creating something to nurture, whether it's a garden, whether it's a project, and it's right next to the Ace of Pentacles with that exalted collective energy. So This is really amplifying the nurturing. Time to find your passion and nurture that, Leo. You have so much of it. And it doesn't have to be just in one direction either. Pick one direction to begin with and just let it flow out of you. Really connect with your passions, because a Leo without passion, it's like a day without sunshine, you guys, literally. So really look at your passions and what you want to work towards. What do you want your 5-year plan to look like, and how do you start doing that? Take a step towards creating that. And it will, and the light will shine, will absolutely shine towards that. When you're on the right path, you'll know it. Wands is showing up here too. Page of Wands can be messages. Page. You have 2 pages here. Can be messages. What I'm feeling with this is, don't shrink back into your child self. Don't shrink back in the sad part, the child part, the helpless part. It's okay to sit there for a minute, but really move past it, because your destiny is to be much bigger than a small child. So I do understand that you have to go back into that every once in a while, but don't stay there. Don't stay there in the wounded baby lion. Don't stay there. You are the exalted one. You have so much power and so much passion and creativity. It's time to really connect with that and move into it. Move into it with certainty and without the fear. Without the fear of rejection, without the fear of people judging you. So do it anyway. Do it with kindness and love and integrity, and you have nothing to fear. So move past all those fears from your childhood, fears from other people. A lot of times you put something out in the world and you're really excited about it, and someone will say something negative, and it just squelches your energy and it squelches your dream. So you be in your bubble and be proud of your dream and move past any negative energy that is not yours or that is created from your experience as a child. You are meant to be exalted. We are all meant to be exalted and to move into our power. And now's the time. We have a clean slate with this beautiful eclipse. It wiped a lot of nasty stuff out for us. We will feel it, and we will still be processing it probably for the next 40 days. Eclipses work that way. You feel it 40 days before and 40 days after. So I'm feeling that a lot of this fear and a lot of this kind of behaviors that don't serve you anymore, are you just taking a look at the stuff from the past? Let that go. The death card is lighting up as well. The death card, it doesn't necessarily mean a physical death. I don't feel it's a physical death here. I do feel it's change. You're really ready for some changes. You've been kind of floating along, doing what needs to be done, but really haven't connected with your passion. Or even found your passion. Now is the time to really dig deep into that quagmire of information in your brain and find out what you want to do, what you want to let go of. It's okay if things are ending, new things are being created right now as we speak. We get very, very fearful when we lose that job, or we have to move from this house, or this friend has just been a pill, or your relationship ends. Most of the time it is cleared out of our space so we can create a new, and we can accept what is meant for us. If we are in a relationship that is toxic and not good for us, it's time to move it out, Leo. It's time to move it out. Change it. Speak your truth. Same thing with a job. Same thing with friendships. Friends are there to be supportive, not judgmental and negative. So really take a look at what works for you and move out the things, people, and places that don't. And that's coming. It's coming. It's right at the top of this. So the ending of something. The next card right next to it for clarity, I do 2 for clarity, is doing something new, doing something exalted, doing something that betters you and helps you grow. You might be a little fearful of it, but it ultimately will heal your soul. And whether it's taking a class, whether it's writing your book that you've always wanted to write, really jump into your desires and see how it goes. You'll never know unless you try. So it's time to try. I see a little bit of insecurities. I would say insecurities with starting anything new, starting anything that you really don't know that much about is very fearful. So jump in anyway. It's a brand new thing. And with the 6, it's got motion involved and some physical aspect of it. So move that energy. Don't sit in it and dwell. Jump into the new thing and see, swim. If you don't like it, change that. That's fine. But don't be afraid to try the new. There will be things being presented to you that you never have considered before. If it interests you, jump into it. See how it is. So there are new people and places and things for you to experience, Leo, at this time. Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth signs. And Earth is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This is a younger person or emotionally younger person than 40. It looks like there's some truths that you need to say to this person, this earth sign. And that may be part of the change, part of the ending. It may be the ending of how things were with you with this person. It does feel male in nature. And it does feel like it's either lover or a close friend. So it's something to examine and something to change when you have the opportunity. Please do that. It's right next to the Death card. It could be ending. It could be ending, at least the experience, the way that you've experienced each other may be ending as well. Or it may be a physical cutting of ties. You may just be saying, that's enough, I'm done. So you'll know which way to go when it presents itself. So far that is your reading. Let's get some clarity with these beautiful past life cards. These are great. They're simple, straight to the point. Let's get that one. Orphan. Okay, feeling a little alone, Leo? There's another one. Let's do that one too. Phobias. Okay, this kind of validates what's going on. Phobias. Really letting go of the fears that don't serve you. Are they real fears, or are they just something that you've always feared or been told to fear? Let those go and try it anyway. Take a leap of faith. You aren't all alone in this world. You are not an orphan. Even if you were born into a family with not many kids or born into an orphan situation, we create our families of choice in this world. And so we're never really alone, but we need to ask for help when it's time. A lot of people ask you for help, Leo, and you're always there for them. Now it's time to reciprocate. It's okay to ask for other people's opinion, what works for them. Even if it's as simple as needing help doing a physical chore. Please do not be afraid to ask. Do not think that you are all alone on this journey, because you aren't. You may need to take some alone time, but you are not alone on this journey. So put down the fears, open up your heart, ask for what you need. Ask and ye shall receive. So please put down that fear that has been driving you for a while, and it really doesn't serve. So if you like what you heard, Leo,